So I text Uncle Nathan, who is our oldest uncle, and I text him, it's funny how life keeps us apart, but death will surely bring us together.
Amen.
We got to do better. We got to do better. I'm going to leave that right there. I'll pick it up, okay? But as we celebrate the life of my Uncle Stanley, I just want to reflect on the man he was. He was a son, he was a brother, he was our uncle, he was a father, he was a husband, he was a great friend. He was just so many things all in one. He was very loved by so many. It's really good to hear the stories, the love that he shared and that he received. Was he perfect? Oh no, he wasn't perfect, but he was perfect for the families that he were a part of. He was a perfect, fit. He was that missing piece, oftentimes for families. So I thank you, the Mills family. I really do thank you guys, Delavina and Mike and Miss Dorothy. I just thank you guys for taking him in and loving him. I remember at the wedding they shared with us. He had been he'd been around for a long time. He'd been with you guys a lot of years, so he was always family, which is good to see that full circle come complete. Even in my church, he attended my church in Vallejo. We were Living Red Ministries around 2013, and he came right in. And he wasn't just Stan; he was Uncle Stanley. So he came in. I'm Uncle Stanley. And he had been older than him, and they was like, "Oh, you Uncle Stanley?" But that's just his demeanor. That was his persona. I'm Uncle Stanley. I'm Uncle. So to all that knew him, he was Uncle Stanley, and he wore it proudly. All of our friends knew him as Uncle Stanley. I mean, he boldly, I'm Uncle Stanley. Okay, Uncle Stanley. So I would text him in all caps, Uncle Stanley, because I wanted him to hear me. I don't call a lot, but I'll text the mess out of you. Uncle Dwayne, get ready, because I'm going to text the mess out of y'all. But to, my brother, I have an older brother, Warren, I have a younger brother, Eric, and my sister, Shawana. We just thank you guys for the love. When our mother passed away, our uncles and aunts stepped in, and they were what we needed, and he was that rock. When we were little, we would run from the phone. He would call, and he would talk us to, y'all know. And he would talk about nothing. He meant it from the heart. And even as adults, we would run from the phone. I'd be like, Lord, but as we got older and he was closer, we couldn't run from the phone because he would come over. He would come to where we was, and that was his thing, family gatherings. He enjoyed family gatherings, and he loved food, breaking bread. One thing about him is he would feed you. He could eat, and he would love to feed you. So despite his outlook on life and his health, it was a testament to his character. Never give up, be strong, and be courageous. He definitely had a zest for life that was, it was amazing. So I looked up a few scriptures, and I thought it was befitting for him. I looked up Matthew 5:4, and it was in the Message version. Bless your enemies. No cursing under your breath. Laugh with your happy friends, and when they're happy, you're happy. Share tears when they're down. Get along with each other. Don't be stuck up, make friends, and don't be that great somebody. He was a great team player. Never wanted to outshine anybody. He was just there as a team player. That's one good thing about him. As bright as he was, literally the yellow one, he was a team player. I'm pretty sure he would go many places, and he would stand out for that reason, just his demeanor, his candor, but he always wanted to be a part of a great team. Delavina, for you and your family, I want to give you guys Romans 12:15. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. We mourn with you. We truly mourn for you. I have an Aunt Dottie here as well. We mourn with the families. Marcus, we mourn with you guys because we know for all of my 43 years, he's all I've ever known. The person you guys met is who we grew up with. Wild, crazy. He would never have them top buttons buttoned. It was always. I called him Mr. Miami because he would have his shirt open. I wanted to open up my shirt. But that was his demeanor. That was just who he was. He was very confident in who he was, and he was a handsome man. And he wore it, he was a ladies' man. He loved the women. He loved the ladies, and he would make them feel very special. And he didn't have, he loved all that he encountered. As I close, I just want to thank you guys for sharing with us this time. It was a long way for us to come, but we would have gone wherever he was.
Amen.
Wherever he was. So as I lead you guys, I came from Ecclesiastics, and it's chapter 7, verse 2. And this is also the Message version. I have to kind of tweak the versions because, King James is old school, but I'm new school. I got to, what do it say? What it mean? So Ecclesiastics chapter 7, verse 2 says, you learn more at a funeral than at a feast. After all, that's where we'll all end up. And we might discover something from it. So be mindful of how you live your life. Because at the end, what will they say? What will they have to say? Did he owe me $20? I'm just, I'm keeping it 100. So as people live their life and we going through the motions and we want all the fame and the glory, we all gonna end up in the set. And everybody ain't going.
That's right.
All those who call me Lord, I ain't gonna preach y'all. I want to sing, but not today. But to Uncle Stanley, to Mr. Miami, and my sister Tay, that's her godfather. We loved him dearly. Words can't express. We can show people while they're living what they truly mean. And we thank you, Delavina, for sharing that love with us. We would call and he passed you the phone, but that's okay. But we thank you for sharing. I will always love him. I just thank you for allowing me to be on the program. To Mike, we thank you for sharing those times with our uncle. I know you know how much he loved your mama. So you got her back for a little while, because he's going to be bugging her soon. But we thank you guys for the celebration, the homecoming. Everything has been beautiful. You guys have just outdone yourself with the love and just the hospitality, spirit of excellence. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Amen.